Hello there, business owners, CEOs, entrepreneurs. I am Karsha Campbell, helping business owners who are passionate about saying goodbye to their financial chaos, increasing their cash flow, saying goodbye to constant bank overdrafts, or even you're having struggles with more monies leaving your business than coming into your business. Are you on edge today? Are you on edge about the election results that are pending from the USA? Do you incorporate what's happening? Do you incorporate what's happening or use the implications of what's happening in the economy, in the world at large, in making your business decisions? Do you know that whatever is happening in the world at large does affect your business? And, that's something you should be looking at the wider world to see what's happening. What are the trends? What are the, interest rates? What are the exchange rates? All these do impact your business. They impact your business decisions. They impact how your business will flow and operate. As business owners, it is definitely known that there's so much to incorporate, to integrate at times. You have to be thinking about HR, you have to be thinking about taxes, you have to be thinking about using your time, you have to be thinking about so many areas when it comes to your business, sales and marketing. There's so many things, safety, so many things you have to think about when it comes to operating your business, managing your business well, being positioned for growth and profits and, all that. So, another thing on the burner that you need to think about or incorporate when you're making your decisions are definitely what is happening in the economy, your business environment. You need to be keen about what is happening in your business environment. What are the things that drive customer demands? What are the things that will drive the demand and supply of your services, your goods? What are things that will change the buying patterns of clients, of consumers? What are the things that will affect the the type of products of services that will be in demand at certain times? Seasonality, a lot of businesses are impacted by seasons and trends, so it is very important to think about all these when making your decisions and know your trends, know the impact, the implications of decisions. So if the interest rate goes up, how does that impact your business? If the exchange rate goes up, how does that affect your business, right? How will that affect your purchasing power? How will that affect the cost that you're going to have to pay for certain goods and certain services? It is very important that you're aware of that. Sometimes you even have to purchase things outside of your country. So that is where the exchange rate will definitely be important. You have to know, okay, what is the trend for the exchange rate? What does that mean for me and my business? And of course, the monies that I will be spending. Will it be more? Will it be less when the exchange rate moves in a certain direction? So definitely now is the time to be very clear, start being clear about how do certain trends, business decisions, government decisions in the wider environment, the economic environment, the business environment, how do they affect my business? What does it mean, right? And of course, some terms might be overwhelming. It might be like, okay, it's too much. But of course, that's still no excuse. You can research or reach out to someone who can break down the terms and explain the impacts, explain the implications to you so that you are very clear and you are making decisions that are going to be very impactful and beneficial for your business in the long run. You don't want to be, for example, saying, okay, I'm going to be purchasing all these products, these services from the, let's say, China or the States or somewhere, and then you are not taking into account what the exchange rate, the movement of the exchange rate. So you might be budgeting $2,000, $3,000, when in fact, because of the exchange rate differences and the purchasing power of the dollar, you will have to end up paying 5, 6,000. You never know. So that is why it is so important to understand the implications of what certain trends of certain rates, how they impact your business. It's very, very important that you do know what this means. Does when the exchange rate is higher or lower, does it mean I'm going to pay higher or lower amounts, right? So getting in tune with these things will definitely impact your decisions. Understand certain buying trends, right? If and not only certain buying trends, but how certain certain goods and services impact what you are doing. So it could be that you are offering this service, however, if another good or service is the price changes for that, then it's going to again impact how you buy, how clients buy from you. So, for example, if you are in the caulking world, the caulking industry, if buildings are not being built, if there's a stop on development, if there's a stop on all of that, you're not going to have as that volume or that demand for your services because there's nothing to seal, there's nothing to use your fire stop on, there's nothing there, right? You have a very low demand in that case. So that is why it is important to understand what's happening in the wider world, the wider economy, right? Your environment, your business environment. Know the services, the goods that impact what you provide to your clients, to your customers. That is very, very, very important, right? And we can get into a lot more elasticity of demand, certain trends, but we don't have to get, I'll not get too overwhelming or too technical this morning because I don't want it to be overwhelming. I want it to just be simple. Whatever is in the environment, whatever is happening in the business environment will impact your business. You might say, okay, I'm just a little business here. How can all these things impact or affect me? It will, because even though you're seeing yourself as a small business, you are being affected by the things that you're going to buy, the cost of what you're going to buy, the services you're providing. So don't be intimidated or so, okay, put a blind eye, it doesn't impact you. It does impact you, right? Even the results of the US election, that's going to shift a lot of things in the not only the US but in other countries in the world will be impacted by whoever wins. So something like that, that's something that's on the edge of a lot of persons are on edge from yesterday, from days back. What is going to happen? What does this mean? And this is a very, very good example what of how whatever happens in the wider economy does impact your business. The trends, the decisions that are made by the government. If the government makes certain policies, we think of COVID. With COVID, there were certain policies and certain restrictions that had to be adhered to. And definitely some business did see, the impact on their business. For example, in the restaurant world, there's lots of restrictions now in terms of the limits, the seating distances, all that is affecting your sales because you don't have that volume coming in as as before of persons, and because of that you as a business owner have to think about other ways to increase your sales, other ways to keep abreast. So definitely government decisions, government policies do impact your business. Exchange rates, interest rates, they all affect your business. What is coming in for supply and demand of imports and exports, they impact your business too. Because if you those import and export rules will impact your business because if some goods, some products, some services are not available locally, if there's a restriction on products coming into your country, into your town, then definitely that's impacting your business. So set up a system in your business where you are kept abreast of trends, of developments, of decisions in the wider environment, so you are making decisions that will work for your business. You're not there planning, okay, I'm going to be producing this product or selling this product or offering this service, when because of what's happening in the wider environment, it's not, the policies will not allow that. And then you're like, oh, I can't believe this. But you have to keep your eyes on what's happening all around you as business owners, as CEOs, as entrepreneurs. So that's our little talk for today. So thank you for tuning in. And my name is Karsha Campbell. I do help business owners, entrepreneurs, CEOs in the trades, construction world, contractors, helping you to take charge of what's really happening in your business, setting up systems and processes that are effective, helping you to set up a recession-proof business, helping you to increase your cash flow, improve your cash management, and so much more. So signing off until next time. Bye, guys.